Morning people, welcome back. Well, I wasn't going to do a video today, but there's been a lot of things going on. First of all, if you're going to London today for any form of protest, I won't say the protest, I'll say any form of protest, be aware they've started. The London Underground will basically be shut. Don't know what's happening with the buses. I dare say there'll be some train restrictions. They'll probably be even stopping people on the motorways. So it's bus, I'm afraid. Be careful. They're all pre-programmed. We don't know what they're going to do. It's all down to the corrupt Sadgit Khan and Cressida Dix. We know how corrupt all they are, so just be aware of that. Well, all this crap about gender, neutral gender, gender free, all that type of bollocks. Well, the Supreme Court in London has made a form of ruling on this, on at least one aspect of it. If you've got a passport, you will have male or female, nothing else. That's the only two genders that will ever be accepted on the UK passport. And the Supreme Court has passed this. So, there you go. You allegedly gender-free people, you won't be flying anywhere, will you? Because you won't be able to have a passport. Ah, dear. What else we got there today? Oh, God, yeah. Absolutely hilarious. All the shit about Boris and his parties in Downing Street or wherever last year. He did say that they were going to set up a committee to investigate this. And so they start investigating, and what do they find? That the chairperson of the board that's investigating it, the committee, broke the rules himself, allegedly. You couldn't make this shit up. Unbelievable, the corrupt investigating the corrupt. You can guarantee they'll find themselves doing nothing wrong. You know, these are the entitled arseholes that back then, if we had a party or anything like that, you'd get a visit. They got nothing. They all had their parties, dinner parties, barbecues, but we have one. And you could expect within seconds a van load of drones pulling up outside, tooled up with tasers, handcuffs, kicking your door in, dragging you off for having an illegal gathering, locking you in the cells for a few hours. And if you dared complain, you might even get a bonus cavity search out of it. And what do these arseholes get? It speaks for itself, doesn't it? What sort of government we've got. Unbelievable. Wales has gone batshit again. They're basically going to close everything down after the 27th. Well, they said it's because this wave is coming. So they're telling you now on the 27th they're going to lock you down, although the figures don't warrant that at the moment. But obviously, giving it that extra couple of weeks over Christmas, that will build up to the numbers that they want. Are they clairvoyant or just corrupt? I think the latter of the two, to be honest. But they're doing all this on something that I haven't seen any hard evidence that actually exists. It only exists because they're telling us it does. I get the flu once a year. I've been fine for the last 2 years. And just before I go today, I received some information Now, this can't be put out on YouTube. You can't even put a link to it on YouTube. It's that controversial. But if anybody wants to email me on the channel email, I will tell you where to go and find this information. And believe me, you ain't gonna like what you find. Far from it. So anyway, before I go, as I say, I'd like to take a minute just to pay my respects to a great comedy hero of mine that we lost to the lurgy last week, namely Jethro. A true Cornish gent. I was lucky enough to meet him on numerous occasions, both at his club down there in Bodmin in Cornwall and also at other venues around the country. A nicer guy you could meet, I tell you. He was absolutely genuine and a very funny man to boot. So I'd just like to say my respects to Jethro. My heart is with his family and friends. You'll be sadly missed. Very sadly missed, believe me. Well, with that, I'll leave you to enjoy your local, your weekend. Don't forget now, Met Police with their new powers. They're going to be there in London, tooled up. And like all good little drones, they'll be pre-programmed. So it's no point trying to reason to them or talk to them. They're just tooled up with the propaganda, handcuffs, batons, and everything else, I expect. So watch your backs, people. Be safe out there. If you do go, enjoy your day. Try and keep out of trouble. There will be instigators there, we know that. But until then, people, as always, my respects to each and every one of you. Welcome to the new subs. Glad you're joining in the chat and the comments. My respects to each and every one of you. Thank you for your support. And until the next time, probably Monday or so, stay safe, stay strong, and stay free from the tyranny that's coming from government now. Respects to you all.